Hi everyone, I'm Maria.
Hi guys, I'm Antoinette.
And we are Ma. Episode 4. Hey girl, let's pray.
So as we do, we pray before, so we'll be doing our prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for what you've pulled us through and out of this week. We thank you for the things that you've given us, the things that you've taken away, the things that we know about, the things that we don't know about. Yes. And Father God, we just thank you that you have just pulled us through. We pray that whatever comes out of our mouth will be of you. We thank you for Jay's birthday.
Yeah, whoop, whoop.
And we give thanks for his life and giving him another year.
Yes.
And we pray that you continue to shower your blessings on him, cover him, bless him, correct him where you feel needed, Father God, to make him more of you and less of himself.
Yes.
Father God, we pray that you continue to fill us up. And like we mentioned last week about the flesh, Lord, that you continue to, purge us. In Jesus' mighty name, may whatever we say be able to reach someone and help them. In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. Amen.
Okay.
So, girl, what's today about?
We said patience.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about patience and gratitude today. Being grateful. So.
Let me know some of the things that you think are the ingredients of patience.
Being calm.
Mm-hmm. And don't answer me answer the question back then.
Like being calm.
What's the ingredients of being patient? Must be impatient.
So the ingredients of being patient would be calmness.
I think it's different for each person.
Still, for me.
So yeah, what's
what would you say?
I'll say calmness and still. And just being patient. I know that sounds so...
Does that help you to be patient? Like, when a situation happens,
yeah,
what do you do for yourself to remain patient?
Sometimes just not speak. Because when I speak, I could just go... Do you know what I mean? So now, it's holding back myself and just analysing the situation and actually, just... like reflecting. Like I do a lot of reflecting. So when things happen, I have to reflect in that moment, to see, should I be patient or should I not? Because patience is a serious thing. Do you know what I mean? And
I think that's been a great thing that you've excelled in.
Yeah, patience,
I would say.
Yeah.
Like you've grown in patience, I would say. Because people used to say, because I feel like I've got a higher tolerance of patience.
Yeah, no, she
it might be
patient.
wearing thin.
Yeah, recently, but before your patience is very...
Yeah, but I feel like in the moment I can think, okay, I can say this. But if I say this, then this is going to happen and that's going to happen. Like, I think I can quickly...
touch yourself.
You think you're slowly trading places?
Yeah. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's the truth. Because I didn't know what patience was before. Didn't.
Yeah.
And then it's true. When you're around people that are patient and you're a reactor all the time.
Yeah, you're going to be highlighted.
I was highlighted. Sticking out like a sore thumb. Do you know what I mean? Proper sticking out. But yeah. So to analyse, so as you said, to think, I think a lot now, whereas before,
because you can say something, and we know that there's power in the tongue, right? So it's like you could say something and you're just doing it to give a low blow.
Yeah.
But it's the consequences of you doing
what,
that.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't think doing that is what is worth it. Like the person that I'm speaking to.
Yeah, because to offend them or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas sometimes...
Like, what's the purpose?
No, I hear that. But sometimes, you need to have the last word, as you're saying, and someone will want to say something spiteful or... Yeah.
But I feel like when you... I think when you know yourself more, then you're able to not take that offence on.
Yeah.
So even though someone can say something bad, the retaliation isn't coming that quick.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Is that always patience?
No, it can be respect as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like basically, if you're able to refrain yourself from firing shots, I would say, like it is a form of love. It's a form of respect as well. Like,
I'm here sitting here like, God damn, like maybe I ain't got the patience. No, but I hear that with a form of respect, definitely. Because there's certain people in my life that I've got all the patience for in the world. It doesn't matter how angry I get with them, I just won't, But then that is the respect.
Is that, yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
the respect.
love.
It's the love and the
Is it
respect.
unconditional love?
Unconditional love and respect. But then I've got people that I love, and I just feel like they can take it. So not they can take it, but
patience isn't always a reactive behavior. So like even when I'm talking about patience might be wanting to get a job. You might think that you've got a position that you haven't got, and then now you realise that you haven't maybe not have a position or have a female that like you like and she don't like you, or
you a guy that you like.
And then you lose it based on or whether you don't lose it, like I'm saying, but you just don't get what you want.
Yeah. So in terms of the action part, then.
Yeah.
And then not being patient. So I feel like.
Exactly.
So if we do it from like 0 to 100, I don't think that I've reached 100.
Of patience, yeah.
No, of like going of non-patient. No, of course I get mad.
You've got patience basically. Something happening, not. Okay.
Yeah. So like, I think it was episode 1. Remember when we was talking about, if I get to a certain age and I'm going to just go on a rampage, remember?
Yeah.
The other thing was when me and my friend was talking, and we was talking about how, and obviously it's kind of sidelining now, but in terms of going to anger, she was saying about, like some women would key someone's car, burn the clothes, I don't feel like I've ever
had to do that.
I'd think to myself, it'd be great to do that. But I haven't got to that level of anything to even be able to do that.
That's what it means, because like how you both will deal with something is different. Doesn't mean you're either less patient or more patient.
Yeah. It's just different things.
Yeah. If I go smash both of your car windows, what are you doing and what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's on.
First of all, I'm going to ask if you're right. Like, are you...
see, she will be like, you're right, but I know he's all right because I just left him. So why is he smashing up my car? Because I've already clocked him from before.
That's why I say temper.
You'll be like, what's the problem? Yeah, because that's true.
You might be giving me, both of you just gave me the same amount of patience. Even though she said, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, what's wrong? You both give me the same amount of patience in a different way.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I say that temperament is different to patience. And that's why I was saying to you, what do you think gives you more patience in life over the years?
I think age, maturity.
Yeah, I think it comes down to experience.
Do you think everybody grows with age?
No,
but
I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's an experience thing.
A maturity thing.
A maturity thing and reflecting.
Yeah,
so some people reflect, some people don't. So you're going to continuously go through the same cycle.
Yeah, definitely.
Like for me, it's like if something's happened and then I've lost my patience, the next time you should be able to learn from that, and you might have a little bit more, either more patience or be like, do you know what?
See, I feel
it down straight away. Like
that can't be because I don't know. I don't think so, because I've had a bad temper for ages, or had no patience for ages, and I didn't see nothing wrong with her until
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But it had to be shown to you.
Yeah, it had to be shown. I used to lose my temper all the time for stupid stuff. Yeah, but I just haven't got patience.
Did you reflect on it?
Yeah, but my reflection would be like, oh, why did I get mad? Oh, I feel sorry. Not, and then it'll happen again. And then I'll have the same thing. Whereas now, I find I learn from my mistakes. Like, I'm like, oh, why did I talk to her like that? Or why did I'm not going to do that to my other friend. Or I'm not going to do that. Like, I've had to lose things. Do you understand what I'm saying? Lose people that were important to me because of that not having patience. and not having. So now, because I've lost and I've been through, I've learned, but I've had to learn the hard way. Whereas you don't get to the hard way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whereas maybe you think, whereas I, like, react, something happens, I used to react. So where it goes, something happens, you think, then you react. I don't think I used to have that.
Yeah, the thinking, the
thinking.
take a minute.
I didn't. I just used to react and then think afterwards. Do you get what I mean? Whereas now I'm constantly like, Rod, why? They must be, it's not them. It's not their spirit. It's the spirit that's on them. Because that's mad. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you really think about how certain people act or they haven't. So see, like when you're driving, like patience. Okay, so see, like driving. Oh, that's the only place.
I think that is the lot
where
of people. It's funny how people get irritated so
by driving.
Like I'll drive. I was driving
and she will have it.
Yeah. I was driving on the weekends and I'm just like, what are you doing? And it just comes out quicker than if you was walking down
or
the street with someone.
in another situation.
It's survival.
Yeah, because you could crash.
Yeah,
You're thinking of your life.
Yeah.
If someone did barge you on the road or just went in front of you, and you'll be like,
it's all right. Yeah.
You're doing this.
Yeah, it's worried. Yeah, it's true.
But I think that one of the ingredients that we've concluded is reflection. It's definitely
reflection.
Definitely.
One of the ingredients.
Yeah,
that's a part of our cake of what did we say? What's the word?
So for the
First one.
when we were saying what makes the cake, basically, of patience and but no
reflection. But I feel like I don't know what the word would be for it, but for me it's like when I think of when I'm not patient. It's like my buttons are being pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and it's like when you've pushed all of the buttons, what do you expect?
So you've got a slow, what is the word?
Slow to anger kind of thing.
She's just, you've got patience. It's not like that, but like some people, you can push their buttons and they're like, you see it in the street when the mum and the kids screaming and you're in the supermarket and the kids on the floor like, ah! And the mum's like, come on darling, get up. And I'm saying, what? Can't you hear mum talking to you? Get up, quick. Always. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't go past that and leave it. But then that's me being fast, because that mum could turn around and say, don't get involved in my business. But normally you can see the situation's out of control, but the mum has patience.
Yeah.
I don't
Why?
think patience, it's temperament again.
What?
The mum just hasn't got what you got to say. Do you know what I'm saying to you? That's what I say temperament. Temperament and patience is different.
Well, a lot of people haven't got that then.
Yeah.
A lot of people haven't.
That's why I say ingredients of patience, because patience, it comes over time, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'd be like, what's one of the main ingredients of happiness to you guys?
Wow.
I repeat the question as you answer.
So, what is the most important ingredients of happiness? I should know this.
It starts with self.
Yeah.
It starts with self.
Ingredients.
Yeah, like cake starts with self, but we've got to go shop still.
Yeah. Laughter. You have to laugh. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for me, that's a big thing. You could be sad or just not in the mood.
See the humour of things, but I can have
What makes you happy? What makes you happy?
My children make me happy.
Yeah.
My children.
What about your children make you happy?
Everything. Just their being. Just their being. So especially right now, where I've had like Lakai being unwell, it's the simple things. It's their happiness that makes me happy. It's Lakai's bloods when they're just perfect, So whereas before, like, I don't know, it's just the simple things that make me happy, Just being able to, having a job, having a car, like, just grateful for everything that I have.
There you go. That's what
Yeah.
I'm just grateful.
So what's
grateful, being grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful every single day.
Let's quickly pull back to our last question.
Right.
And ask yourself again, what is the main ingredients of patience?
Being grateful.
If you review
Yeah. Being grateful.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's true. If you're grateful and you're happy,
yeah,
you're going to be more patient. Whereas if you're in a bad mood and you're not happy, your patience is going to go quick.
Gosh.
You're not going to see nothing to be happy about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not even looking for it. You're not even seeing
it. It is true, and everybody on my thing this week would see, because that's what I've said, isn't it? Like being grateful. It's like when you start looking at what you've got to be grateful, the happiness comes, the patience comes, and like all the amazingness just comes. It's true.
Yeah. Whereas if you're not, that's when you're.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You be sitting in a room of gold, diamonds. Like everything you thought you wanted.
Yeah.
Everyone could be doing right by you. You could have a family, and you're still miserable.
Yeah. Because you're not so grateful. True. You don't look at the little things that happen. It's true. So. That's
gratitude
right.
will stop you doing things. You know what I'm saying? Gratitude will, and then it's like it'll always bring you to a place where you're grateful every day.
Yeah.
And your relationship with God kind of gets better. But we'll still go back to the patience. So what was it? So we've got great gratitude and experience, was it?
Yeah. So experience.
Gratitude. I don't know that, but we can still talk on the.
I just think that, Now you've said grateful, I'm just like grateful.
And you look at it as well.
Like I swear, like, what else? I think
that's the. Now you said that, it's just having gratitude is the direction
peace, it's like peace, love,
in your life.
all of that comes, peace, love, prosperity.
But that's why they say that if
everything.
you basically every day wrote like 5 things that you're grateful for, you will rewire your brain.
Yeah, no, but
where some people they love to complain.
But what you have to understand is this is like, see, like when you wake up in the morning, the first thing, like for me, waking up lately, just to open up my eyes with breath, being 41, do you understand? There's so much people that are dropping out. So every single morning, I thank God for my life. It's not a joke. Then whether I'm in the car or like I get gospel to wake me up on my Alexa, and it's just like the feeling is amazing. So even though stuff happen, you just go back to thank you Lord, thank you every day.
That was the third ingredient.
Do you get what I mean? Prayer. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I realize that.
Yes.
We don't actually have control over our emotions.
No.
Unless we have these things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is behind. Like, if we looked at it like a big gate, and the gate was gratitude.
Yeah.
And you can't. Happiness is in there.
Yeah.
Patience is
you can't get in there without.
But it says in Psalm 100, enter His gates with thanksgiving.
Wow.
And I'm telling you.
And it's like, so our prayers, our way of life should be thank you first, not I want this, I need this, and whatever. Thank you for what you already have.
Yeah.
I pray and thank you.
Yeah. But do you know what? Yeah. So even like people that journal and stuff, like I got a journal last year, and it's a praying journal. But in the journal, it says it's got like the headings, and one is thankful, what you're grateful, what does your heart want, what your prayers are. So once you're doing that daily, it becomes your everyday. So as you're saying this, because I've been sitting there thinking, this has been. It's like you're doing something without even realising. Because every day in your journal,
you've been doing it for
I write what I'm thankful for. I write what I'm grateful for. The headers have just come in my mind like raw.
And it's true, because if you think of the patience level that you would have had this time last year, what has changed? Do you know what I mean? You've still had challenges, you've still had obstacles.
My life has been the same,
And even when I think of my patience having to be pushed, maybe I would have got to 100 if I hadn't had God's strength and grace and everything in this moment. It would have been like...
Your temperament doesn't mean you're that different. That's why you lot are close. Like the yin and yang. Like, people think because we act different that we're different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you lot are very similar. But with the different, the one's got the moon and the one's got the sun. That sort of thing.
But I do think like temperament also comes from like the way you grow up, where you're from. Like it's like survival, so it's like it's a learnt behaviour, you know. So
isn't because you remember we've had this conversation. Even if you got the same parents, you ain't got the same parents.
Yeah. Yeah, but then what I'm saying is this. I've got 3 sisters, yeah? And if you meet my sisters, like, you would be like, okay, how comes you're like this? And that's because of where I grew up. So we grew up in the same house, but when I went out on the street,
So you know what I'm saying?
do you understand what I'm saying? It was
place.
different.
You've got the same parents.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So I'm saying like,
You're different.
No, the same
So,
influences, yeah.
So when I'm saying learnt behaviour, it's like me going on the streets and being around not bad people, because I wasn't around bad people, but road people.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, yeah, what? Chat to me. Da, 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 da. Whereas if I didn't hang around with them people and I hanged around with a set of people that went to library all the time, and instead of being in the park or doing whatever we're doing, maybe my temperament wouldn't be like this. And I like...
Yeah, but that can go for everything. That's like your whole environment.
No, but I'm
That can be
talking
the school that you go
about my
to.
patience and stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because growing up, I didn't have to have patience. What? Chat to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That was just the thing to be like. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whereas now, I'm like, who did you think you was? Who was you talking to? Who? Like, I've had to go back on a lot of situations and think, rah, you was Jama Tavada. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We'll never get there, though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing to get there.
Yeah.
Plus, I think we're a bit hard on ourselves about how we were in our past. It's just because we've got better, we're so ready to be like down on who we used to be.
No, never down, never.
Yeah, I think we...
Never down. Never down, but it's good to recognise, you know, that's like a reflection of...
And
you
also to think, okay, I don't want to be like that anymore. Rather than the other way around. Oh, I wish I was still like that. So life didn't change you to be...
Because I feel like people come into your life as well with that are like you, and then you recognise stuff within them. You're like, am I like that?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Or people come into your life and you're like, wow, I need a bit of her in my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's everywhere where you go. Because I've known you from a long time and you've always been calm. You've always had this temperament.
In the eyes of who?
Me.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone.
What about man?
She's been like this.
What about her mum? What about her child? You know?
No, but you know, like there's people in life, yeah, that are just really placid, calm people.
To you.
I think she's like that with everyone.
No one's like
I feel like there's moments, like, don't get me wrong.
Like maybe with
Like
your
there's
child,
moments,
your mum, you know, like obviously.
we bring out different things.
Yeah.
You
It's
gotta remember,
true.
there's certain people that bring out, they'll come in and they'll bring a whole different energy at me.
Yeah, but I've seen her in certain, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ain't she gonna react? she get what I mean? Ain't you gonna say anything? Like,
Well, my reaction happens, but it's just not...
Like,
Yeah, I'm just...
and
not
this is
a
what
screamer,
we was
but-
actually talking about this week on the phone.
Yeah.
Because what I feel like is because she doesn't react, people assume that she doesn't react, as you're saying, you know. So say like something happens and she doesn't say anything, if someone will think, she just ain't
Oh, yeah,
gonna
we
say
were
anything.
speaking about that.
You know, she didn't care about
Yeah.
that, she didn't this. But it's not always open to see.
exactly.
Do you understand what
Like
I'm
for
saying?
me, it's like, okay, say something happened, yeah, with us here.
Yeah.
And then like you said something that was like, I thought was bang out of order.
Yeah,
I'm not going to address it in front of all of us.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you to the side and be like, that was wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then people
Well, I will.
around...
We're addressing it right now. Do you get what I mean?
But people would think, oh, okay, she's not dealing with it. So then that might be...
So then I might leave and think like, raw,
Yeah.
Jay was rude to her and she didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
But
Or-
because
or-
you've had that conversation separately, so in my mind now I'm thinking, gosh, you just let him take you for a Egypt, basically. When that,
Yeah. And then if you do it and then I address you, you're going to be like, but you're going to think, oh, but why haven't I said it to him?
about you talking to me, why ain't you talk to him? But do you get what I mean? So it's like, it's true.
And it's true in on surface level, like it has rubbed people up the wrong way.
But sometimes it can't.
When they want you to get-
because it's unpredictable. So you might, for all I know, you might be like, okay, yeah.
And there are people like that, really like that,
They
yeah.
don't even show you too much. Plus, you know what I'm saying? You actually you're in a position where you have to buy people in that. So, nice as you are,
Yeah.
you're doing that more than
Yeah, but you know what it is? I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm never gonna be like, oh, I'm being nice, and then behind your back I'm like, fire him.
That's what I said to her. You haven't seen her in different environments.
But I'm gonna stand on what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna say to you.
Even today, right now.
It's true.
I know everyone's like, oh. The thing is, when I was in Italy once, someone was like, I can't imagine you being like stern and all of this stuff. Yeah, literally 2 hours later, something happened with my daughter now, and then we're in the cab, 7-seater, going back from this place, and I've got hold of her on the phone after she's let me ring out like 3 or 4 times, and then the mum voice comes on, like, work's heard it, work like
it's the mum voice.
Yeah, and then everyone just went silent in the car because
they're not expecting
do you know what I mean?
that.
It's different because at the end of the day, I feel like there's a time to laugh and play, and then there's a time not to be, and that's just how it is, you know.
Time and place for everything.
One time, this has happened like maybe 2 weeks ago. I had to do an audit on another site, and I asked them for something, and they didn't have it. But I couldn't believe that they didn't have it, so like I had like a little giggle. Yeah. And this was like the first time they'd met me. And then one of them, like the manager, he's like, oh, Maria's laughing, but it's not funny.
So they're thinking, what is going on? She's laughing.
But I said to them, do you know what? Look, I've passed you on this, this and this, but not on this. Like, I'll give you a week to sort it out, kind of thing.
It's like a nice calm.
See, everyone's got the level of their power. Everyone's got a bit of power. It's just how you use it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So, like, being calm is, you're probably one of the best people to have your position where you're doing it. But at the same time,
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You're giving yourself a time to register. But what's dangerous is holding a lot inside. Do you get what I'm saying? There's some people that hold a lot in because they don't realise there are other ways to resolve.
Yeah.
And that's what we go back to the patience, gratitude.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
To have it.
So now we understand that. What would you lot say, like certain points in your life where you've had to now you can look back and see, right, if I wasn't able to use the gratitude or the patience, where it would have gone? You don't have to talk about.
I don't know. I just think life in general.
Just give me some scenarios where you think gratitude would help someone else.
I think every day you need gratitude.
For the person that doesn't really get it, like, give them like a day. And what made you go into the days where you're you're journaling, the things to be thankful for and things like that. What made you do that?
I just feel like I was angry. I just feel like everything used to just annoy me. And do you get what I mean? And then I always write. I've always written. I find like if I'm sad, I write, and I've been from a kid. So I used to write my mum letters like, Mum, I'm sorry. And I've always written. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think like it's like a therapy, because once I've got it all out on the paper, I feel better. Do you understand what I'm saying? So obviously, like I started praying, and they're like journal. So then I start journaling. And I just think when you write your feelings down and actually read them back sometimes as well, it really, really helps. It helps you to understand yourself, and actually what you're saying, because sometimes we're thinking, but when you write it down on paper and you read it back, you're like, raw. Nah, it don't really go like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we use emotion. Because a lot of us, we come with emotions. Do you understand? And I just find that I was a really, really emotional person all the time. So what's someone that just reacts? What's like, impulsive. I'm very impulsive, but when I started writing and reading, I was like, So now I've written so much that it's just a natural thing. So I could actual journal in my head. Do you understand? I can sit here and like while I'm driving and I can speak to myself now. Whereas I think I couldn't speak to myself before. So I was speaking to paper. Do you understand? Then I've spoken to God. But now I can literally speak to myself and be like, no, like, do you get what I mean? So I think journaling is a serious thing, and
maybe that's what it is for me, because I've journaled from young as well.
Okay.
So
do you know what I mean?
Maybe that's why internalize things and you're able to reflect on those
things. They made it
things.
so cool because all my cousins used to journal.
See, the little book.
The lock on it. Yeah, that's it. You lot got
Cheer diary, remember?
We had them. And then it had the code.
Yeah.
Whereas the boys didn't have it. They just used to try and break it in and tell our secrets. Yeah? All you heard was, oh my gosh, auntie, I read this. That was the boys. You know what I mean? So then that's maybe why
maybe
men
that's a thing
boys are not
girls and
emotional.
boys, yeah.
Just as you're not telling me this, I just the pocketbook, and I know you're about.
And you had the little key.
It had the little key. And then it had the one that stepped up to put a little code in. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, always written down. And remember this, in the black community, especially like as a child, you're talk to who? Express what? The paper was my expression. Do you understand? So my mum used to be like, oh my gosh. I remember like I used to be like, oh, we're going to have my own kids one day and love them better than this. Like, what? Like,
I wish I still had them.
I've still got my journals from, I've got all my journals from school. So what me, my friend Felicity, Deisha and Marie, we all used to write. So me and Deisha especially. So every lesson, we used to swap the book. Do you understand? So it would be cool, like what we used to do. I've still got them. No, like I've got everything from year 7 upwards. Any letter I've received, because it's an important thing. Do you get what I mean? Like when someone writes to you, that is a lot of thought. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I used to write letters to express my feelings a lot to people.
So
because I felt like when I was younger, like I was just really shy, so I couldn't really articulate what I wanted to say. So then I'd write a letter.
How many of you lot wrote letters? I wonder, did every girl write letters?
Write letters, yeah. I remember getting letters.
Do you get what I mean?
But these days, if you notice, like ever since like, shall I say BlackBerry or something like that, and dating apps, people don't need to talk to each other.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
So like, a lot of people's confidence will be like, oh, let me get your snap, or let me get your BB from BB days. You know?
Yeah.
And now you're having a conversation you wouldn't have never had if you were standing in front of that woman.
Yeah.
So now it just helped people. So writing was always an expressive thing, I think. But I think the guys, we accessed it when BlackBerries came out. Writing to women and giving because text messages was never our thing like that.
But then remember this is writing and text messaging. But what about writing to yourself?
No, but that's what you see. What you just said. I've heard it before, so I'm definitely gonna take that on myself.
Yeah.
So, like just pen and paper.
Pen and paper. Pen and paper is like we use our phones, we use our computers, and
there's something in
that picking up a pen and a paper and writing. Even there's something in seeing your handwriting. There's something in seeing the words, because what you have to understand is, can you even spell? Can you even remember? I'm going to be honest, because when you're writing the messages, it's auto. Like phone numbers. I can tell you one person's number, and they're from my best friend from 10 years ago. I just remember her number.
I used to know everyone
because she's had her number always. If you said to me right now, call your kids, I'd be like, what are their numbers? You know, because I'm so used to just going to their names and, you know, whereas before, when you was in school, how many numbers did you remember?
I remembered everybody's numbers.
Cell phones.
No, what do they call them?
What, mobile phones? Smartphones. I'm like, mobile phones.
No, but it's true. In school, you would remember
the smartness. It's gone. Do you get what I mean? Because you remember, what's your number? 0200181. Do you get what I mean? The voicemail. Like, we used to put effort into our life. But I would say.
The other day I had to call my...
That's what I think, like, because a lot of people, when they do it, sometimes we just think registered, that everybody's going to register it as pen and paper.
No, it's true. It's good to make that clear.
I just don't think it's as effective. Because I feel like when you write, it's like, you know, they say the first thing God does is the word, isn't it? The word, it was created. So like, as soon as you write, you've created it.
And also write your vision and make it plain. So you put it
So guys, pick up that pen and paper and start writing, man. Get a journal. And I think that's for men, women, children, mothers, fathers, grandmas, everybody. And if you start journaling, and do you know what it is? You will start noticing your own patterns. Do you understand? You start noticing your patterns. You start noticing, I read that last week. Like, then if you need to change or you need to get better, or you're just amazing at something, this is where you start picking and seeing.
Or even if you had like a journal when you started at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, to read.
It's good to look back. And also writing a letter to yourself
at the starting of the year. Yeah.
Start of the year, read it back.
I think you guys might offer that to your viewers. Like Mars Journal.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like literally if you write a letter and you said, oh, dear Maria, dear Annie, well done on this year, you done this, you done that, but you're writing it at the beginning of the year. So a lot of people will start reflecting on what they've done in the last year, like where you've gone right, where you've gone wrong. Like it's good to be happy, but you don't want to put I said I was going to go gym, I didn't do that, this, that and the other. But if you're writing to yourself to say, okay, you've done this, that and the other, you've gone here, you've done that, you've opened a business, you've done all of these things, it's like you're more willing to stick to it, because you've done that, you've started off the year fresh, you're going to have that in your mind, that okay, this is what you want to achieve.
And it's true, because we done that for the year. We in January we wrote like what we wanted to do for the year coming, and not what we want to do, but what we want to get better at and what we don't want to do. And then last week we actually went over it, and like it's actually interesting, you know, to actually, because you know what, we're in November. Do you understand? 11 months has passed. What have you done in your 11 months? Have you even looked back? Like, look back before December. You should be celebrating 2026 as to what you're going to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is where we start closing down the year in November, like how much you're grateful for. Like, you know, just don't wait to the December the 31st to make a New Year's resolution. Revelation. I mean, read the Bible too much. Not joking, but no.
To start in September.
September.
Starts the year in September.
Yeah.
I love September though, not just because I'm born in September, but I just felt like going to school. So you know, like you'll get your new pens, your new this. You're just ready to
new everything.
Yeah.
After that August, because even the weather changes. Do you get what
I mean?
So
It's done. Everything finished. Party done. It's true.
Like, if you actually get that thing where you start your year in September, that's what I do every year. Like I start my new year in September.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? And even with you guys are kind of like my New Year projects as well.
Yeah.
Because we started it after September.
Yeah.
So now we're getting
it's true.
So it's like it's still part of the whole new year.
Yeah.
So and then also as well, like when we was looking at the things that we wanted to be better at. And a lot of those were behaviours and things like that. When you think of the experiences and the obstacles and the challenges or things that you've been confronted to, they're the things that will make sure that you've done that or not.
Yeah, because you know.
See so when you say about patience, like to say you wanted to be more patient, which I'm sure you've had something along those lines.
Yeah,
didn't you?
It's being patient.
It's like, so, you know, like it's like.
But now it's here. It's just like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like today you get up and you're not like that. But the patience really falls on you, so you could still feel it. You still feel like reacting, but you're like, oh, what's going on here? This feels good. Yeah. And when you don't realize, you like it. I like it. I like it when something happens. And I could be like,
because it's control. Do you
know what I mean?
Discipline in yourself. Yeah,
love it. You know, so I do think all of that is what is the word? It is important. Do you know what I mean? It's important.
You know, like your vibe. I'll give you something else to talk on because your vibe and your frequency. Yeah.
Very important. Very important.
Don't understand that as well. No. So the reason why I think patience, gratitude, and prayer are so important is because without those three things, then you're just out here, innit?
Yeah, literally. And then if anything goes, anything goes. You walk out here, someone bothers you, you react. You go down the road, someone else reacts.
And sometimes it's not that you got to control over. You know what I mean? Something might be happening to somebody in another country. What are you going to do? Like, someone your loved one of your kids or your mum's on holiday and something's down. If you don't have the patience to go like, 1 second, and then deal with it, and then you'll make the right calls. But you panic.
When you panic,
and also, relax, faith.
And this is where faith comes in. And I know, like, you might be like, oh, but it's all about God, guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because my faith is what keeps me calm. My faith is what keeps me from not going, because I know that God's going to deal with them. I know that God's going to deal with it. God's going to deal with anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? As long as I have that faith that He will. You know, but the moment I step out and I get to say like it's like The Secret. Like they say like you wake up in the morning, something goes wrong, and it just keeps on going. It's a knock-on effect.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's you that has to stop that. So something goes wrong. So you wake up in the morning, yeah, your gas, your boiler is broken down. No hot water to wash, boom, boom. You have to boil kettles, boom, boom, boom. Understand that? That's the first trigger of the day. The devil says, ha ha, boom. You go out, you miss your bus, ha, boom. You go to work, someone spills tea. From, I think when about 5 things have happened and you haven't stopped it, you're doomed for the rest of your day. But not
even just dooming your day, you're dooming somebody else's.
You're dooming everyone around.
Because then you've missed your bus, you're cussing, someone's next to you.
Yeah.
You've now affected them. Yeah. You've barged them on the train.
Your energy's getting on the train like.
And the thing is, nobody knows what everybody else has had to deal with at home.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that. Okay, when we talk about patience and we talk about pushing and buttons, it's like okay, they've got up late. They stay calm. They got on the bus. They're getting pushed like sardines on the train.
Yeah.
Someone stepped on their foot. Someone's barged them.
And
hasn't said sorry. Someone's taken credit for someone else's work at work. Do you know what I mean? And then it's going to come to then they take it, and they're still being calm. But then it can be that someone has tipped them over the edge, and you don't know what someone's tipping over the edge is gonna do.
Yeah, no, it's the truth. It's the truth because this year I would say find that I had a lot of that. So it's like January, February, March, when Kai was really ill and going to work. That's where I learnt my patience. That's where where I saw who I was. That all of that had gone, because normally Kai takes over my whole brain. Do you understand? When she's not well, it just takes over. Like, I'm not in the mood. Just leave me alone. Like, boom. You talk to me because I'm so upset in my heart that my child's not well that it's just like boom. Do you know what I mean? But this time,
you wasn't like this.
I wasn't. I was just grateful to everyone. I was just grateful. I was grateful that she's here. Whether sick or not. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for her life. It was constant. Like thank you.
I think out of everything that's happened this year, that's one of the biggest highlights because. It's like imagine praying and having so much faith, like so you wasn't worried, you wasn't crying, and then we was like praying every day, and then it was like you messaged me and you said, "Oh, Maria, she's got on the list." After they said they were talking about years or something like that, weren't they? Yeah. And then she got on the list, and it was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, like within the next month. It was like, she's going for an operation. Yeah. And it's like, we cried. We literally cried because it was so...
Yeah. So you're literally, in another word, people, as parents as well, we've got to remember that we have to set the stage for the frequency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even like, it's just sometimes, again, the last thing would be, that we discussed, is be boundaries. Yeah. Because again, after you're exercising your patience and your gratitude
and you set your boundaries.
You can't be an idiot neither.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that I was thinking in terms of we have to teach people how to treat us. So if you're
have to teach yourself your boundaries first.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about frequencies. We have to set the stage. As soon as you set the stage, everything started.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. So if you're in an environment where you're just flying off the handle, people are gonna be like, oh, there she goes again. Do you know what I mean? Or they'll fly, or they can fly off the handle,
and they don't have as much of a conscience as us.
Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, they don't care.
But if you know that, so say for instance, you were saying that I was calm. So if you've come to me now to explain something to me or tell me something, and you're just being
erratic,
we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
We're not getting anywhere because it's like I'm not going to listen to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, come back.
That's your boundary, innit? That you're setting, like,
come back when you're going to talk to me properly.
Yeah, but then so for me, I don't see it like that. So someone screaming and shouting, I'm really taking it in and trying to hear what they're trying to tell me. Because more time when someone shouts and screams, it's because they don't know how to express themselves. Do you understand that? And because I've been that individual, but to you.
Yeah.
So
no,
not to you. No. But I'm saying someone could be saying, "Oh, you're fucking." Whereas, where I've maybe been that person, I understand that it's not nothing personal. They just need to get that out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because once it's out, they're like, yeah, well, you know, I didn't really mean that. And, you know, and that's what some people like. Sometimes just sit down and listen to someone, whether they're screaming or same way like you. Just because you don't shout, people listen. But someone like me, I would shout and they don't listen, and that makes me even more madder and more crazier, because you're not even hearing. Now you're talking about you're just aggressive. You're just aggressive.
No,
not you, but I'm just saying. But that is the most.
Because I think when you're,
do you get what I mean? No boundaries. So
imagine if you are like upset and you're shouting. Because I feel like there's different levels.
It doesn't
of
get you.
well.
So now I know.
No.
They don't get you nowhere apart from people think you're aggressive.
No, but
do you get what I mean? They don't.
I think that's wrong though, when someone has got emotion that they're having to shout because they feel like they're not being heard, and then they're told that they're aggressive.
Yeah,
I think that's out of order.
It is passive aggressive.
Yeah.
So like you've got aggressive and you've got passive aggressive. You might a lot of things that you might be doing things passive aggressive without knowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and I had to. Yeah, there's things that I had to check myself on for doing that.
You might be passive aggressive and she's aggressive, because passive aggressive is I ain't taking you.
Yeah.
You ain't what?
I ain't listening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking you. Yeah.
Maybe
it's still a part. It is.
It could be worse sometimes. I can tell you, passive aggressive can be horrible.
Yeah.
We find our ways of which version of aggressive we're going to be. So everybody, I believe everybody's aggressive. Some people are passive and some people are just aggressive. And then both people need to meet in the middle. I don't think any of them are right. I don't think any of them are wrong. I just think you need to utilize them at the right time.
Yeah.
Aggression is not something that you should never have.
Never have. Yeah. Some people are just more emotional, express more.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I think. So, like, with the boundaries, like, what we have to set in ourselves. So, it would see, like, you need your gratefulness, what else did we say? Your patience,
prayer.
And your prayer. And especially what Jay said is that gate. When that gate is closed and you're on that side, that's like you get the sadness, you get the non-prayer, whatever. But as soon as you open that gate and step in, you then start seeing yourself different as well. You look at yourself differently. You feel different. So instantly you are like, I don't really like that no more. do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than, why is you start understanding, that's not for me. You know, and you're so patient about it. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to go there no more. I don't want to be there.
And you understand it. You understand your decision.
You understand. Whereas sometimes you know you're somewhere and you don't understand. It's like you're just cheering to people because of certain, you got what I mean? But when you understand and you set your boundaries and you do have that. So I do think, having gratefulness and gratitude and all of that.
So then let's talk about boundaries.
Yes.
So obviously you just said, I'm not going to drop you, right? But for me, that's a boundary, because it's like if you're doing things for people and then they're taking the mick, then the boundary is sometimes like, I'm not doing it anymore.
It is.
But then there's, when you haven't set that boundary before, then it's difficult for people to
understand that.
Some of our boundaries are set by society's right and wrongs.
Yeah, 100%.
Society's right and wrongs sometimes has nothing to do with God.
Of course.
Yeah.
God likes to challenge us. Society likes to reject people. Society, what happens when we're not in school? What happens?
You get detention.
Detention.
Kicked out.
Suspension, leave the school.
That's not how you're supposed to deal with anybody that needs extra
love. Or support.
But that's like some churches, they kick you out.
Yeah.
And I've never understood that.
Because they're not real churches.
Well, how can you kick someone out? God, it's like, are you God? Because in that Bible, God forgives you.
Yeah.
So how can you not? So I do get it, because like I've said this 1,000 times, and then I'll get someone that goes to that church and says, because of this, because of that. For me, God is love. And no matter what someone does, if you think that if I'm going to start a church today and I'm going to be a pastor, if you keep on doing something, you keep on doing something, you keep on doing something, I'm meant to forgive, but then they say, I think if you're in church, no one should be turned away from the congregation of church. But I feel like if you're not doing certain things that the Bible clearly states,
church is.
You asked that before, but 1 minute. But if you're in a position of power or a position of leadership, you need to
lead.
You need to. There's things in the Bible that I'm not saying that you don't fall.
It's the house. Yeah. So we could be exactly. This is what we said before, isn't it?
Yeah.
This could be church right now.
That's what I'm saying.
With us four in here, we can make this church.
We're gonna let them chill.
No.
No.
Yeah,
If
but
someone what? So,
yeah, but the difference is this is no, it doesn't work like that. What it works like is this is we're here all the time, and then you do something like you keep a meeting different girls outside because we don't agree with that. We're saying we don't want to be part of this anymore with you, huh? You're gonna come in here and I'm gonna say to you, why do you feel like sleeping with all these women? Why? It's because there's something wrong with you. Like you're not happy somewhere.
Yeah.
Why you choose? So that's what I think people don't do. They don't give it people enough. Like you're in church, that's where people open up to you. Yeah? But you don't. You're kicking them back into the streets to do it even more and more and sin up themselves. Do you get what I mean?
That's what I mean about church. Because like, say for instance, in different environments, I don't know how many different churches you lot been to.
Yeah.
But I've been to a whole church in my life. Yeah. And I know this thing is not one way.
Yeah.
Like you've got the English churches. So it's
Yeah. The hymns, yeah. That's what.
the windows are scary and that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be left in that church by myself. And I should be okay being left in
Yeah,
that church by myself.
she didn't want to be left.
Why don't I want to be left in that church by
Nah,
myself?
it's true.
Try and go sit in one of the churches by yourself.
It is
and see
true.
what energies you're feeling. I
Yeah.
don't know if this is God.
Yeah, it's true.
Then you've got like a Pentecostal head.
Yeah, that's.
And then where our whole vibe is like
Yeah.
in a community center. Do you get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
in terms of what a church is, this is why I always ask you, because it could be a yard and then it could be a church, but
Yeah.
church is initially
I just
your body,
think,
innit?
yeah,
Your body,
yeah.
your temple, like church, like it's supposed to be internal.
When you
because you could be out there going, look how many people go to church and they leave that room, that building, and they're
And
horrible people.
yeah.
So
It
like,
happens.
As long as you're, everything should be in within
so it's
you.
just a lot of it. I think they want us to think church is outside, so we don't realize it's inside. Do you know what I'm saying? So when two or more come together,
Yeah, gathered.
it's church, and
I think a lot of things are within us.
going
you
back to
know.
boundaries though, I think in terms of being, let's say, like you lot and your new way of living, like I could discuss what I think boundaries are and that, but I would. How do you feel like as you transform? You say that, not transform, that's the wrong word. Transition.
Yeah, transform.
You gotta be careful.
I'm not transforming into anything.
Transition.
Yeah.
And your faith, and you're getting closer and closer to God. What do you feel like in terms of your boundaries? How do you feel like you exercise your boundaries?
Goddamn. So.
But
in terms of what though?
Because like before, I've spilled this drink before your journey with God, and you got angry. Like, what would you do? And it annoyed you. It was a bad day, not a good day. You're like, oh, don't worry, I'm just gonna clean it up. It's a bad day. You're vexed.
So I listen to worship now. So as soon as it's just something within me, you know. Because before I would just get vexed and be on the phone to my friend. Like,
Yeah.
See, one thing I've stopped doing is going on the phone as well. I've learned to deal with it myself with God. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is I find I call you, so do you, whoever, yeah, and that just knocks it up a piece and a piece, and then I get on the phone to another person, and then I'm like, well, now I shut it down straight away.
So what you're having a worship moment, you're feeling good, yeah. Then your phone's ringing. Your vibe already tells you.
No, I don't answer it. I'm not answering it.
Yeah, you're not answering.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not answering it.
No, people don't realize that's simple.
Yeah.
You know, like when we say the word boundaries, we're searching for like it's like something that's really.
I've also set my boundaries like from like phone calls. So
I was gonna say that. On
do
the phone,
not
being on the phone
people all the time, but don't ring me before 9 a.m. It's like a bill between 9 and 10. That's my boundaries now. If you ring me at 7 o'clock in the morning, you have to be my children, because sometimes you're sleeping and that call wakes you up. Do you understand what I'm saying? And for me, I don't like being woke up, so that might set my day in the next thing. So I've set boundaries like for phone calls. People calling after 10
I
o'clock.
think that's crazy though, dude.
Yeah.
Called before that.
But they do.
No, but I just mean.
I'm inspired by it, you know?
I don't get.
No, but you know what it is as well is like you have to set boundaries from now as well. Is like I want a husband, you know. So certain people thinking that you can call. No, I'm setting everything from now.
No, that's,
you know.
No, but I get it. Like in terms of the the late calls.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that you get calls before 9
early in the morning. Yeah, because but what you have to remember is everyone knows I wake up by 6. Like, if you watch me on my status, I'm up 6:30, 6
No,
o'clock.
but I mean just to cold call you, like
Babe,
not even a
they
message.
call,
And then, are you
they're like,
awake or-
yo, because they're on the way driving to work. And
Yeah, but I've been,
I just don't. Even now, my phone goes on personal
Do not
mode
disturb.
at 9 o'clock. It's my time.
I think that's where a lot of people that were religious when we was growing up, I feel like that's where they missed the mark. I feel like a lot of religious people didn't have no boundaries.
Yeah.
And they felt like because they're religious, they have to be this.
Yeah, no.
Oh, like this particular nice person.
Yeah, no.
It's
you
funny
have to.
because I feel like I might have been nicer before.
Yeah, I think he was.
But it just means that
She was nicer. Yeah.
Or
but-
people may have perceived me to be nicer before because maybe I would have said yes to way more than what I do now.
So you set your boundaries.
Yeah.
You know, no is no. You know, and that was like the list we made. It was boundaries. That's at the start. Like we're not going to do. We're not going to spend. We're not going to take cabs. We're not going to. We've put boundaries in. Like people can't. And also with certain people, like I've put boundaries on like my social media. You know, like just being there like this, like some blasted dub who like just.
Yes.
Listen, you can start at 8 o'clock, and before you know, it's 2 a.m. It's not a joke. Time is just like.
And I'm like,
where did it happen?
Even you. So how did they catch you like that?
How? So what I've started to do is boom, like leave
I've got
the phone alone.
Instagram on my work phone.
Is it?
I don't have it on my personal phone because I'll have my personal phone more. So it's like if I want to scroll, then I've actually actively gone. Because what happened was this year I came off Instagram from January to March. Normally I'd come off like for a month at some point in the year, but I've done January to March, and the amount of things that I got done in that time,
it's important.
great. Like the amount of books that I read in that time,
so,
like it was
so
just
important.
it's so distracting. But that's why it's there. That's why it's there.
The fake world exists.
The real world is still there, but it's like we're not in the real world. It's like we're not.
Don't say where.
Yeah.
No, we're not where. Sorry. There's an option. It's like some
Be off the world.
people are not. Do you know what I mean? Their life is socials. Everything is socials. You know.
But that's how, when you talk about society, that's how society has made it. They want you to be on social media, not living life. That's why you have the algorithms that will attract you, keep you there, busting up till like 2 a.m, waking up tired, missing your bus.
I'm telling you.
Being in a bad
Having
mood.
no money but still going to buy clothes because you can't wear the same clothes on social media. Like, it's ridiculous. The other day I said to Kai, oh, why don't you wear that? She said, I've already wore it. I was like, do you know how much you paid for it? She said, I've worn it, Mum. I'm like, and she won't wear it again. You know, and I just think like, I'm going to keep on wearing my clothes because I paid for it, you know. Do a different hairstyle. It will look different.
You see those,
Do you know what I
those
mean?
memes and it's like, oh, didn't you wear that the other day? And then show in the washing machine.
And only our culture does that.
Only.
And that's what I don't like. I'm not saying it like that. We come from like, you know, there's a like working class. Let's say that because it's not just a black thing or white.
Yeah.
Working class culture. We're the ones that have the least, but then brag about.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like once we get our mind out of that, when you're old enough, you know, I'm wearing this again. I'll post that again if I need to post that. But again, we don't care about posting.
But maybe that came from a place of not having before when we was younger. So then now you can. And now you
That's what I was
have.
talking about
The
before.
not having also gives us the skills to get back to the real world. You know, like if you have too much, you're never in the real world. You know what I'm saying? People say success is how much you attain, when the success is how well you can do with nothing.
Yeah.
That really is what makes you successful.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think. Like,
And also
our
when you go
generation's
back,
different.
when you go back to happiness and stuff like that, and me saying that it's within self because it's having happiness without those things.
Yeah, because you don't crave them neither. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like when you're truly like happy within yourself, you look at things, you're oh, that's nice, like boom, but you're not like I'm a must have. You like that's not important.
Yeah.
Like things ain't important. Like you see some people like you're driving big whips and like you don't have stuff in your house, like you know, but just to keep up with the Jones, bro, I'll drive my car with my bus mirror with, you know, because it doesn't mean anything. What's going to happen? I still get from A to B or whatever, but that's just not important to me.
They put value on the wrong things.
You know?
So you can be sold.
You know? And some people are just lapping it up right now. Lapping it.
But and I feel like I say to you, that's where a lot of the confusion happens with people in terms of they don't understand their own boundaries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone thinks they've got this character, whether they say they're bad man, good guy, or whatever, but even the bad man doesn't really have these boundaries when you check it. You know, like people that you know from abroad and that.
Yeah.
I've had to speak to them, you have no boundaries, like, for yourself.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
you don't know.
Then the good guy that does everything for everybody, that
He doesn't have a,
he doesn't have boundaries neither.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
So that's why the bad man's always angry, because you ain't got boundaries. And the good guy's always, he's good, but he's always feeling like, unappreciated because you ain't got boundaries. Yeah, it's the truth. So but
it's true, and then you get burnt out.
Then you get burnt out.
Yeah.
Then you don't want to speak to no one or be around anyone because you're thinking people are not respecting you or having your boundaries, but the boundaries are not there.
They're not there. Silence is one of the biggest things that I think is the biggest tool of boundary that you can have, like silence.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. And I love it. That's what you have to do now. See, like when you're on the phone and someone's talking, you're just like,
Yeah, but then people can take that silence as being passive aggressive as well.
To do with me.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with me. That's what I said, like the aggressive or passive aggressive. I said, I'm not saying I never use them. I just know I don't
when and how.
Because again, but it's just knowing how to keep yourself, preserve yourself. You know, we're in a time where, like we said, how much people dropped out. And a lot of this to do with stress and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But so having your own boundaries can really protect your heart. Like if I'm like my kids disrespect me, I just stop talking to them.
Yeah. But I also think it is with, you know what, I do think it is with age as well, because it's like, don't you think, like we're all over 40 now, like since I've turned 40, life is just more, it's like the fast-paced life that I've had, it's just like this now. And I don't know,
You're not forcing it.
Forcing nothing.
No.
You're not forcing
So
I don't even know that. Well, I can tell you, I'm not forcing anything.
No.
The majority of people force friendships.
Yeah,
they force circles. They force to make sure they're there, so they can still be relevant, even at our age.
Yeah. No, I see it because I watch people every day forcing it, and you can see the forcing, and especially when you've got a good thing of discernment, you feel and see.
Yeah.
You can read things. You can read people. Like some people could be speaking about something. That's not even what they want to say. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I do get that. Do you get me? And for me, it's not about that. For me, it's just about my happiness. As you see, everything is happiness is key for me. Yeah, that is my logo right now. My slogan: happiness is key. You know, and if you're not happy, you're not grateful. You're not gonna have all of these boundaries and stuff.
Because when you are actually grateful, like your eyes, your opticals change.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Your sounds, what you listen to, what you watch, like it's a good thing.
Yeah,
you know, it's an amazing thing.
To recognize it, I feel like you're able to combat the depressions or things that try to get you down. Like
Depression, it combats it.
Yeah.
Because remember this, it's like, because depression is sadness, isn't it? What you don't have. You know. Like, imagine, like...
Sometimes, I think we have to make a disclaimer there, because sometimes... Because we can say to someone that has been diagnosed with depression, do this, like, in terms of the gratitude thing, and that will help them. But I feel like we won't know
it's in the word.
100% if that will help them.
It's in the word. When I speak to people that, and I've helped them with it, I say, depressed.
Yeah, of course.
You're depressed.
Yeah.
So if you're unpressed, you know what I mean? What does a depressed orange look like?
I do think it's that they just stay in the negative thoughts, and the negative thoughts just control their mind.
Yeah,
you know, because when you think of when you're sad, like when you're sad, and when you're feeling depressed, what is it? I'm just fed up.
I think I'm fed up. It's like being low. And then, so like someone said something that was good for me. They said, have one bad day. In terms of be in your bed. If you need to be in your bed, be in your bed one day. Don't be in your bed the second day. Get up.
It's like,
I'm just saying,
don't stay there and unpack your suitcase. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, you can rest there for it. I think everybody's got a right to be sad, to be, like, you need to be sad and able to be happy. Do you understand? Because it helps you to go up.
Yeah. And it also allows you to see the differences as well.
You know.
Perspective, expectation, and perception is what makes everyone depressed.
Yeah.
Because one thing, you had expectations of what life was supposed to be.
Yep.
Then your perspective is you're looking at the floor and the wall. Instead of looking to the sky.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, even if you just went outside or even if you came back, and it goes back to the gratitude diary, so even if you're not doing it in the morning, you're doing it that day, try and search in your mind something that that was good in that day.
Because there was something that was good every
something.
single day, but you just missed it. Whereas I'm telling you, something happened, and it might have been someone just walked past you and smiled and said good morning, and you didn't even realise that, you know. Because I say, listen, look out for me, because I say I'm one of them people, I smile, because I just believe that you could walk past me and I could be that person, that one person that made you feel good for the day. So when I see someone in their hairs, and I'm like, girl, you look good. And they're like, ah! You know, all the time. That's me, all right? Oh, bruv, you smell nice. I go to work here and they say, oh my gosh, and here she comes. What are you buying? I'm like, you changed your hair today. Oh, you look good. Because you know what? That one thing can make someone's day.
But look at that. That goes back to you exhuming gratefulness and happiness.
Yeah.
Because if you was in a bad mood, you're not doing that.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But if you're in a good mood, it goes back to what
that's
you're
what I'm saying.
You're spreading that.
I think that's why they hide that gratefulness is the true happiness.
Yeah.
When you think about happiness, the word by itself, what does it actually mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay like smiling. That's how people don't even know. If you could be like this, you'd be happy, but they don't think you're happy.
Yeah.
What does happiness actually mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
like,
a
when
state
you see
of
gratitude,
mind.
then you're like, oh, I know what it means now. I feel it. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling in your heart, you know, and you can really feel it. Gratefulness.
Yeah,
you can really feel it.
Help you control that, and it does. It can battle depression. Yeah, it can battle anxiety. It can battle everything.
It can battle everything, you know. And I just think you lot should just try it, you know. So if you haven't got a journal, try and get a journal. Try and write, and it's not necessarily like just write what your day is. Write about your feelings. Even check how you're feeling, because someone might be, how are you feeling? I'm alright. No, but how are you spiritually? You know, so. Think about that, like, because me smiling, but how do I feel deep down, you know?
And the thing is, people could ask you, even like at work, imagine if someone says, oh, how are you? You're just going to say, oh, you're good. Yeah. Because you ain't got time sometimes to be standing there telling them how you really...
So that's the easiest thing to say.
But to go home in your bed,
but check yourself,
your journal, writing it down, how was today?
Because I also think before you check how you are, you should check yourself spiritually. So when you check yourself spiritually and really... get into yourself and think like, raw, like, but how am I feeling inside? Like, how's my mood? Like, how's my mindset? Like, how's everything? Then you know how your mood's gonna be, if you understand what I'm saying. So if I wake up in the morning and I'm already like, right, today, like, I'm gonna do this. As soon as I hit I'm like, woo, in the shower with the music, because I set my brain, you know. You know.
That's why it's important they say to command your day.
Yeah, and don't just get up and go on Insta. Because sometimes the first thing you look at isn't
negative.
What you people don't even know if their legs work yet. That's what a lot of people say. You don't even know if you can walk out your bed, but yet you know what's going on someone else's life. You know, so just spend some time with yourself. Like
that helped me a lot. Like stopping that.
Being on your
in the morning.
Yeah, giving thanks to God before I do anything.
Yeah.
Because even when I go to go back, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Just give thanks. You know, just. I
watched something and it says there's 5 Psalms, that you can read every day. Psalm 5, Psalm 23, Psalm 91, Psalm 27, and Psalm 118. And if you read all of them in the morning, every day before you do anything else, and then go out, like you've commanded your day.
Yeah.
So it's like, that Lord, hear me, hear my prayer. Then obviously we know Psalm 91, Psalm 23. But then Psalm 118 is where it says, this is the day that the Lord has made, let us be glad and rejoice in it. So you're already saying that out loud and setting the tone.
So you're commanding. And that's what you don't understand, how powerful you are.
Powerful your words are as well. So I always used to pray in my head. before.
Yeah.
Now you need to use your voice.
Yeah,
you need to say it out. You need to say it out.
It's like everyone's like, I'm stressed. You don't hear someone saying, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
You know, so then that's why when you're stressed and you go home, you're sitting in front of TV, I'm stressed. Whoa. You wake up in the morning,
or
I'm stressed. I'm sick, I've got a headache,
tired.
a backache. Like,
what do you want it to be?
Listen to this, yeah? Oh my gosh, listen to this. I got out of bed yesterday, yeah? And it reminded me of you, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's Monday. And we had this conversation last Monday. I got out of bed. Why was I limping, right? Oh my gosh, my friend told me to do something and I haven't done it, right? I got out of bed, I was limping. When I've lifted up this leg, yeah, the back of my knee has got a massive lump, yeah? And it's hurting me.
Now or then?
Yesterday morning, yeah? And then Danielle's phoned me, so I'm saying to her, oh my gosh, Dan. So she's like, oh, I don't want to say anything, but go and take some aspirin. So I'm saying to her, okay, cool. Listen to this, yeah? All that came into my thing was, listen to your body. So as soon as I felt it, I just touched my leg and I prayed. Listen, I prayed. It's only last night when Danielle said, how's your leg? I was like, what leg? I was like, it never hurt again. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it was like such a thing to me, like, and I believed that God was going to heal me. I wasn't going to feel this pain no more. Do you get what I mean? So I command everything, you know.
But it says, so even when I had the pain in my leg, remember I said I went to Manchester and I was limping.
Yeah.
So then Mary was saying that, how should she pray for me when she sees me? And then she was reminded of the scripture that says, talk to the mountain. So I can't remember what part of it. And then, I don't know if it was Moses, but someone had said, said God, like praying, and then it's like you talk to them. So talk to the mountain and say, like, so you that's exactly what you did to your leg. Yeah,
standard.
Once you realise that you can do these things, is that
it's like,
but that's the thing, we have,
because I felt unlocked.
we have authority, but we just don't know.
You know,
what you feeling?
You know, what you feeling, girl? What you're feeling? Do you know what I mean? And that is. And
when you know that and you're walking in authority, it just opens so many things. Like I've seen a lady on the bus, and then we've just had like a random conversation, and then she's told me something about her. So I'm like, oh, let's pray. And then months later, something's happened in your own family where that was the same thing. So
do you understand? It's like a teaching. Do you understand what I'm saying? But as Jay said, I believe that everything is in you. Do you get what I mean? And God wants you. It says like God just wants you to see yourself within Him, or Him. You do you know? Y'all know what I mean? Yeah. He wants that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you should be able to do these things. You should be able to command. You should be able to command. Everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So start writing and commanding your life. Do you know what I mean? Write and command.
His will.
Yeah. Be thankful for what. So that's what I say all the time. Like, thank you for what you have done, what you are going to do. Do you get what I mean? And what you haven't done. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What you haven't done.
You know what I mean? Already.
It's all been done. It's just
it's all been done. And if you know, that's why you just have to read. Like, reading is key. You know.
But understanding is key.
Because
I feel like there's a lot of people that just read the Bible, and if you read it about no spirituality, it's almost like a storybook. So
but then it's when
but it's your motives as well.
That's what
your heart posture. Like, why are you reading it?
That's what I mean by spirituality. You know, like if you're in a spirit. I remember reading the Bible when we were younger and just looking at it like this book and that my grandma in the church. It was, as much as I felt like I was following it, but when I got older and I went away from the Bible, and learn, and I'm going through enough life. You know
you want to, and then you read it, you can understand
like,
it.
Oh!
Yeah, it's true.
You know, like we're quick to say, and I've said this so many times. Oh, there's no manual on life.
No, there isn't.
But the Bible is the manual.
But life is also to live. So God knows that like even see the people that He used in the Bible, it was people that were living. Because I've also seen people that try to be too under the say for instance under a religion, and they've missed so much. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because remember, everything was the time that they were living in that time. It's like, boom, the Bible being here. Can you imagine the Bible if it was written in 2025? Do you understand the...
Yeah.
God would have been angry every day. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why you've got people in, and that's funny when you say about religion and then relationship, because it has it in the Bible.
Yeah.
You've got the Pharisees that were there by the law, that they didn't even realize that Jesus was there and trying to teach him the way, because they were like, no, well, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's like people now. There's people like that now. You know, everywhere you go. You know, you go to some churches and they're like this. You go to some churches, they're like this. You know, we all love one God, but there's so much different ways of people doing it.
Jesus always taught everybody to find God within it as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that they preach from the Bible, it's not what he's saying.
Yeah.
So it's like,
if you read, because
you can actually live a bit of a more of a normal life, knowing that God understands you, God has got you, God knew you was going to go through it. It has already been written.
He came to change your mindset, and I will keep on saying that. And once the mindset is changed, and it's like, it's weird because it's not your whole mindset, because you're still you, but it's like you, the way you look, your eyes are different.
Yeah.
So like, imagine I used to have a vow and I could see, but I couldn't see. But now it's been lifted off and I feel like I can see clearly. Feels like I used to have clean film on my eyes, like I could see, but I couldn't see.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I can see, like clearly. And obviously not everything, because there's some things that I'm still blind to. But the majority of things that I can see, and that's what makes you wise, you know? So that's where your wisdom will come into it, you know? And so that's like your calmness and patience is wisdom as well. That also allows you to be patient and calm, and, you know, because you dealt with it, you've done it, been there, done it, wore the t-shirt. Why would I keep on putting back on the dirty
going around
t-shirt?
in the same,
Do you get what I mean?
going around in the same cycle.
And that's what everybody, like, just think about it, you know? Think, like, when you wake up tomorrow in the morning, like, seriously, like, think, and what have you got to be grateful for? When someone's pissing you off or something's making you anxious, like, why? Reflect in your brain. Why is this person annoying me? Because more time when someone annoys you is because it's something within you that you don't like in them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So reflect, and then you'll see that, actually, the person's really not that, or, you know. But I think reflection is key to this, you know. So keep reflecting, guys. You know, seriously.
Yeah, that's true. And it does help that, you know, when we're talking about depression and anxiety, like I've seen someone that used to come to work literally crying out of anxiousness, and then you're talking about God to them,
and then what they hear.
I'm not going to mention their name.
Yeah.
You've seen it too.
Trust me. So praying. So what?
But because
we need to be wrapping up, innit?
Because she didn't. Because she didn't know how to pray. So then it was starting from the same thing. I completely forgot about that. I was like, what are you grateful for? Say thank you for what you're grateful for, and then that built the prayer. Because I remember when I was at work and she was upset and she was saying that she's got anxiety and all of these things, and it's like, okay, you know, like they say you shouldn't speak about certain things at work, but it's just like, we're there for a reason. We're in everywhere where we are for a reason. So it's like, okay, God, if I'm supposed to speak to her, give me an opportunity to speak to her. And the way that it happened, like everyone was getting moved out of the way for us to have that conversation, and then it started from there.
Yeah, God don't make no mistakes, man, at all. He doesn't.
We're living in as well. As much as we've been given free will, once you obey certain things, you realise how easy it can be. And we're not supposed to, again, God knows that we're going to go through things. You got to think about, I think it's just the judgment that people have. I think people don't forget that judgment is the biggest sin as well.
Yeah, stop judging, man. Stop judging.
And you know what the funny thing about judgment is as well? Like, you can judge someone about something, but then the next week or month or whatever, you're going through it yourself.
Yeah.
So do that then. Go and keep judging people.
Yeah. And I met someone actually said to me that when he clocked that that's what was happening to him, he just stopped, because he said, the next thing is that he might end up being gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he just noticed a pattern of he's judged this and that's happened to him. He's judged that's happened to him. Like, this is probably
stop
the last
judging.
thing. So it's like, I need to stop.
Stop judging. Yeah. And I think like that, when people are like, oh, that child's rude. Like, I said this to Lakai yesterday. Lakai's like, she talks too much. Like, she said, oh, Mum, this person was this and that kid's so rude. This kid. I said, Kai, you ain't had your children yet. Please stop, because I don't. She said, it won't, because we've got a grandma like you. I started laughing, but it's the truth. Stop. Like, sometimes, why is that kid rude? Study them. Study the mother and the father. Because sometimes, someone will say it's the parent. Some kids, well, now everybody's got autism.
Yeah. Out of nowhere.
Every child that is getting brought, it's got autism. So I'm like, right, so what, did we all have autism too? And they just didn't diagnose it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're rude, you're chucking chairs at the teacher, they've got autism. You know?
No, but we
or
don't
ADHD
know.
or...
When they're doing that, it's not because... A lot of them is not because they want to do that.
Yeah, but my point
but
of
it's like
this
something is happening. It doesn't necessarily have to be...
expired.
Yeah.
They're still teaching people the same way they taught them 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And we've got all these new things.
It's the truth. It's like they're still doing how they used to treat us. You know?
Yeah,
so
what, children
remember, in your class, there might have been like one bad child. Because that's how much it was. One bad.
Back in them days.
Back in this day, there's one good child.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And all the rest of the class are kicking off.
It's true, because you could be in class and you'll be like...
Yeah.
They get more money for them being autistic.
Yeah.
But then they're cutting funding from schools.
For normal people.
No, but even for the what is it, SEN
children,
that they're supposed to have, and then they're not getting the support.
Yeah, that goes.
I know, but yeah, man. But yeah,
that's a different, completely.
That's a different. That's for next week. No, but yeah, no.
Next week, I wanted to discuss emotional intelligence, and I want you guys to add something to it.
Okay.
But that's from now on. I'm gonna start giving you.
Before, please. Yeah.
And the viewers, so they can.
Yeah.
Think, what do you expect?
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Outro, please.
Oh, guys, thank you. It's been good.
Till next time.
Say bye to bell. Say bye to bell.